Hey guys!
Hey guys.
So we're gonna do the moving to Kentucky Q&A as requested.
But there's also just other questions.
Yeah, just other regular questions too.
I'll read them off my phone. What do you want to start with? The ones you sent me or the ones I have?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, we'll go with the ones you sent me first. Okay, let me find the first one. Okay. The first question says, where is Dana originally from?
That's not the first one. There's one before that.
No, that's the first page.
It shouldn't have been. What's the next one that you have? That's the first one.
Why did it matter?
Oh, I guess not.
I'm going to start with that one. It says, where's Dana originally from? I'm originally from Kentucky. Born and raised my whole life. I lived in Ohio for a little while. Right after I graduated high school, before I turned 18, and I lived with my aunt. But other than that, I've lived in Kentucky.
Always.
Yeah. Until I moved here. I've been here for what? We've been here almost 2 years.
No, we've been here a year, Dana.
Well, going on 2 years.
Yeah, it's going on 2 years. It was a year in May for her.
It says, also, which state did y'all prefer to live in, Kentucky or Florida?
I really like Florida, but I also like Kentucky because you get seasons. Here, it's just hot.
Oh, sorry, I didn't interrupt.
I'm sorry, too.
I also enjoy the seasons. I really like the beach. I love the beach, and I love being able to swim most of the year.
Yeah,
but
she really likes swimming. Loves swimming.
But my family, my friends, and my whole life are there. It's what I know. So I prefer Kentucky.
I mean, I have family in both places, like my mom's side there and my dad's side here. So, I mean, and I've always been torn between the two. So, I mean, I like both places, though, really.
So
I don't really have one.
Pick?
No, not really. I couldn't really pick one. I like both.
I get that. Okay, then they said, finally, did Dana get to meet Libby while y'all were in Florida?
No. I haven't really talked to Libby since I've been here. I think I talked to her right before I was moving here, like, when I posted that I was going to move here, and she had said something about it, but she never, like, tried to make plans or anything.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, the next one says, why are you moving to Kentucky?
Mostly just because we kind of want to. We kind of feel like we're more, like, needed there right now. Like, my mom's having surgery in October, I think it is. I don't know for sure if she's having her hysterectomy, but her reconstructive surgery she's been having to redo a few times because they keep messing up. Like, not really like the surgeon's messing up, but like her body is kind of rejecting it. When I went there in November of last year, they were doing the same surgery that she's about to have again, which they cut from like here and all the way on the back of her shoulder, and they kind of move muscle from her back up and make a boob out of it. And they're going to do that in October. And,
I mean, here, like I've explained this to Destiny, we have, I don't know how to really say it, I feel like I personally have more emotional support. Not that her dad and Barb aren't, like, super supportive of us anyway, but it's like, I have no family here other than Destiny.
She's a little homesick.
Yeah.
And,
we really just want to be back.
Yeah, we really just want to be back. That's like, really it,
here,
y'all.
all we do is, like, work and come home.
And we're not really, like, moving forward with anything here.
We feel just kind of stuck.
I mean, it doesn't matter, like, how much we work. Like, we always have money to pay our bills and we have extra money, but the price of living here, like, the cost of living in Florida is 10 times as much as living in Kentucky. And, like, I just feel like we're never going to actually be able to get out and get our own place, which my dad said we could stay here for as long as we ever needed to. Like, he didn't care if we would ever not move out. Like, my sister's never going to move out. But, I just feel like when we get there, because we so want our own place. So badly want our own place. And I just feel like it's all going to happen there.
We have more of a push there than we have a push
and more
here.
Opportunity there.
Yeah.
Like, I thought coming here we were going to have a lot more opportunity. And we've had a lot of opportunities. But it's just the process is so much harder here because everything's so expensive here. Like, a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment here is like $1,000. In Kentucky, it's like maybe $5.
Yeah,
Maybe it could be even less. It just depends on the house and how big it is. And I mean, we've already been looking at places. We're not gonna be moving into a place on our own anytime too soon. We're gonna try
right
to
off the bat anyway.
Yeah,
we have to establish jobs first, which actually leads into like the next question. Someone said, "What do you plan on doing for work in Kentucky?" We're not really gonna discuss that right now, but we both do have interviews lined up already. We have a plan of what we want to do when we get back. And we've just talked about stuff like that. We've talked about me maybe going back to school.
Yeah,
a little.
She really wants to go back to school.
I really do want to go back to school. So we've talked about that, and then we're just kind of really have to get there and see what happens as far as jobs go.
Yeah, how the interviews go and stuff like that.
Someone said, what part of Kentucky? The same part we lived in before.
Yeah, we're moving exactly to where we were before.
Someone said, why are you moving? Also, will you be hanging out with Amberlynn? Yeah.
Well, we said why we're moving, and of course we're going to be hanging out with Amberlynn.
She's still one of our friends. Like, why would we not?
Go to the next one.
Someone said, oh, sorry, hold on. What are you most excited about the move?
Seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Especially our nieces and nephew. Yeah. They're really pumped to see us.
My niece cannot wait till I go to her volleyball games.
Yeah, she's so excited about it.
Okay, it says, with the move to Kentucky happening, does that mean you guys have finally gotten out of debt and are moving back to a fresh start? I finally got out of debt last month, and it's been the best feeling ever. We're working on it.
We're working on it. We've been making payments and such to get rid of our debt. And they're manageable even still with us moving. So, I mean, we're still working towards that.
We're not fully out of debt.
No, we're not. That's going to take some time. No matter where we are, what we do, that's always going to take some time. But we are making the payments, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a fresh start, because when we lived together before, Destiny moved into my house with me.
And she was doing like a rent-to-own situation.
And this will be us moving into a place that we picked together.
Yeah.
Someone said, I'm not going to read that one. It's already, we already answered that.
Okay.
Is Amberlynn going to be part of your regular life again, double dates? Of course.
Yes.
We're going to hang out with her and Becky and Eric and Ricky and everybody.
Have a good time.
This question is so funny. It says, if Virginia is for lovers, is Kentucky for lesbians?
I mean, I know a lot of gay people in Kentucky, and I know a lot of gay people in Florida.
There's just gays everywhere.
There's just gays, yeah, gays everywhere, dude. America.
Wow. Which one of you first brought up the idea to move to Kentucky?
Me. I brought it up a while ago. What really got us, like, in the idea of it, though, was, like, when we were there for vacation, her mom was going to try and buy this house, and she was going to give us her house, but they didn't get approved for the house. So, we were like, okay, we'll kind of put it on the back burner of wanting to move back there.
And then we talked about waiting until the beginning of the new year.
And then I said, I don't want to move when it's snowing. So, I was like, how about, like, end of October, beginning of November? So then, like, in the past month, we've been like, okay, we'll wait till then and save up, you know, some money and all that.
And then a lot of stuff just kind of happened all at one time.
And so we decided that we were like, if we don't, like, just kind of force it, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of forcing it.
Okay. This person asked, like, 12 questions. Already answered that one. It says, did you guys get a house, apartment, or roommates, etc.?
We're going to be staying with my mom.
For a while, yeah.
Until we get a place.
And then once we do start getting a place, we're actually going to, my brother's actually going to move in with us. Because right now he lives like 3 hours away.
From where we live?
From where my parents live.
Yeah.
I mean, really. And that's also basically 3 hours away from his daughter, too. Because his daughter lives with his ex-wife. And he wants to be back to be closer with everybody also.
And he kind of wants a fresh start too. So he's like, if we all three get a place together at first,
it'd be easier on
it'd
everybody.
be easier for him to go ahead and establish a job in town or like around town. That way he can try and get his own place and get his kid and all that.
Yeah. They also said, is it bittersweet to leave your dad and stepmom in the job you've been at for so long?
I mean, yeah, it is. I really like the job that we're at. I wish we could find a job like that in Kentucky, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, not one as good as this place.
Our job is really good. We work with really great people, and especially working with, like, getting the hands-on skill of working with people who have mental disabilities really can affect you in the long run, not only as far as your work career goes, but as a person.
And this job has given me a lot of like certifications, like stuff I never probably would have been able to do on my own. Dana's got a lot of certifications, like just so much stuff, like so many opportunities.
They offered it to us. Yeah. Like, we're both CPR certified.
And first aid.
And first aid certified, and our work paid for that, like, totally just for us to have that. They're like, if you all want it, it's here. We're offering it to you.
Well, I had to do it. You had the option to do it or not.
Yeah,
she's in the kitchen. But I had to do it. It was, like, mandatory. And, like, I have a lot of other certifications that were mandatory. So.
They also said, I know things change over time, but at the moment, does this seem like a long-term plan, like where you'll get married and raise your children?
Well, we had already planned on getting married in Kentucky anyway. Like, we already have the place picked out. And we already talked about going and seeing it when we get there. 'Cause it's not too far from town where we live in.
Personally, Kentucky's where I want to raise my children because that's where my mom is. And I want my mom to be there when I'm raising my children. That's where her mom is, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, but I want my dad there too. But, I mean, this Florida is more of a place that you like to visit, not really stay. Like, I mean, I like it here, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, it's so overpriced all the time. Like, everything is overpriced.
A really big difference, though, I noticed with Kentucky versus Florida is there's a greater job opportunity here than there is in Kentucky.
There is.
I've talked about this to, like, my coworkers and stuff. Kentucky's a very, like, I feel like a very low-income state. That's why the cost of living is so low. But that also means minimum wage jobs are very common. You don't have a real big opportunity to get a better paying job that's like, are you sleepy? Are you that sleepy?
No, I just am yawning.
Stop, you're gonna be on.
I mean, like, and the minimum wage here is $1 more than it is in Kentucky.
That's because the cost of living is higher here. It has to be.
Yeah. But, I mean, this place is such a good place to visit. Like, when we would visit, it was always really nice to visit. But then when you came back to Kentucky, it was, like, I don't know, to me it feels more homey there, surprisingly. Even though I've been here, like, basically my whole life.
They said, okay, I think I'm done. Love you guys. I'm moving soon, too. Super excited, but daunting at the same time. Change is beautiful because it's part of growing. You're absolutely right.
I'm sorry, guys. Our dog is in here.
Come
and he wants to get up here with us.
Come on. You're going to have to cut this all out. Alex, come here.
I just want to be known that Dana has pants on.
Stop. Don't. You're going to cut it.
Okay.
You can show this part with a boogie. Oh.
He's just needy sometimes.
Lovey sissy. Lovey sissy.
He's definitely going to miss us. He sleeps with us every night, so.
Yeah. He's just laying down snoozing now. Maybe. We're doing something. Okay, so the next question says, so, like, y'all gonna be hanging out with Amber again or what?
Yes. Again,
There's probably like 17,000 questions about that.
We are going to be hanging out with her.
What are y'all most excited for as far as moving to Kentucky goes? Family, friends, new furniture, decorating? I cannot wait to decorate our new, like, house, our new home. Like,
it's going to be so much fun.
Excited for
Dana
that.
has full reign of it. Me and her brother already know this.
Yes, I texted my brother the other day and I was like, I just want you to know that when we live together, I'm decorating the house. And
she's even excited. Like, we're trying to aim for, like, a 3 or 4 bedroom place. And we're going to have, like, a kid's room. Because, like we said, he's going to have his daughter a lot. And, you know, we keep our nieces and nephew a lot. Just to keep them and hang out with them and all that. she's really excited to decorate the kids' room.
Yeah, it's gonna be yellow because that's neutral. As far as goodness, are you okay?
Sometimes he does that to get attention,
Yeah,
and he does like this reverse sneezing
I stopped
thing.
petting him, and he started doing it. He'll do it again in a minute. I know he will.
Or start reverse sneezing, which is that like noise.
New furniture. We have a nice couch and chair.
Yeah, we still
need
have
some
all
little
our
odds and
furniture.
ends stuff. Like we are taking the bed we're sitting on right now. We're taking it.
Our
We have
nightstands, a
nightstands,
TV stand, my desk, and
some organizers.
yeah, some like.
The main
drawer
thing we're gonna be needing is like a kitchen table and chairs.
We're gonna need a dresser.
A couple of dressers probably, and then we're gonna need like coffee tables for like the living room.
I thought we weren't gonna get a coffee table because of Cash.
I still want a coffee table. I don't. At least like end tables.
Y'all, where Cash is like a herding dog, he will circle the coffee table and he doesn't care if there's anything on it.
We went through 2 coffee tables because at one point we had this nice wooden one, and I was like, well, I don't really want it in the middle anymore. And then my mom gave us these 2 really nice black and silver glass top ones. And then I was nervous that Cash was going to like break it or something because like I said, he circles all the time. So we got rid of him.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry, that's a scared you.
That was all the ones I had?
Those are the ones you sent me, yeah. I'm gonna go to my Instagram now and read off questions. The first one says, where did you and Destiny meet? Our job that we worked at together.
Yep.
Advice/motivation for weight loss, 388. Started this journey a couple days ago. Well, I don't really have advice. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm down 20 pounds since June, though. But I'm down 20 pounds since June. I guess find something that makes you comfortable and do that.
Yeah, don't overdo it.
Yeah. What's the biggest issue or struggle in your relationship?
I don't know.
Destiny doesn't like to listen to me.
I guess I don't like to listen to her.
You don't.
I mean, I'm also like, I'm not the cleanest person in the world, and I'm kind of lazy, and Dana's not like that. Like, she likes things to be clean, and
I wish I could show you our nightstands right now. Then you would understand.
There's just some cups on it. I mean, it's not that big a deal.
2 cups and 2 Coke cans. And my nightstand has a candle, lotion, a pig, and my cup of water. If that tells you anything. She really just, like she said, she has to really be pressured into cleaning, and that drives me insane. Because I literally will clean every
last minute cleaning,
day.
like if I know like something's gonna happen, like people are coming over, or like we just it has to be clean. Like for whatever reason, it has to be clean. Like I can speed clean and make it look like it had never been dirty ever. But like under pressure is when I can clean real good. Other than that,
I clean every day. Also, another thing that is like a really big problem in our relationship. Destiny is the worst with laundry.
You scared him when you
I
clapped.
didn't mean to scare it. It's like she'll wash it and just leave it. Like she never wants to put it up. And it's always an argument. She's like, I did the laundry. I'm like, no, you didn't. You washed it and dried it. I can wash and dry laundry all day. But putting it up is the main thing. She just doesn't do that.
No, I don't put it up. Dana likes a certain way for her clothes to be hung up too, so I hate when I do it, because then she's like, well, this doesn't go there, and this doesn't go there, and this should go here, and I'm like...
Someone said, do you like rock music? Yeah.
Yeah. We both do, yeah.
Will you vlog with Amberlyn and Becky when you move back to Kentucky?
Of course.
Any new tattoos or wanting any?
We are definitely wanting some. We don't have any new ones.
I want to get a tattoo for my grandma and my grandpa.
Yeah.
Who passed away. And then on one thigh, I want a sunflower mandala dream catcher piece.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other one, I want to get a mermaid.
I don't really know what another tattoo would be nice, but I don't know what I want.
But those are expensive.
They are expensive.
Like I said, I have my big tattoo on my shoulder, and I got a really good deal on it, and it's pretty big. It's probably not that big, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty decent sized.
And I paid like $150 or $250, something like that. I think it was like $150 for it, but I got a really good deal because the guy was really nice, and I was friends with him. And I can only imagine what like a thigh piece bigger than that would cost. Any wedding updates? I mean, we have our colors picked out.
Yeah, we have our colors picked out, and an idea of who, like, bridesmaids and best men and stuff like that are.
They're gonna be changing, though, no doubt.
I mean, yeah.
We've had some issues with some friends lately, and we've been cutting out a lot of negativity in our lives, and trying to bring in some positive energy, and so therefore, some people in the wedding party have changed.
Yep.
And we're gonna have to figure out some other stuff, but we have the place picked out.
The colors, like
the colors, we have when.
Yeah, we have like a roundabout date.
Yeah. But like I said, if we don't feel like we're comfortable or ready, we'll just push it back.
We'll push it back like another year.
We're not in a big hurry to have our wedding and get married.
No.
We know we love each other.
Yeah. We're not gonna rush it. There's no point.
No. I wanna, like, one of my best friends went and she went and eloped the other day, and I was like, I told Destiny, I was like, you know, we could do that.
She did, and I was like,
we
oh.
could do that. And I was like, no, because I really want to have a wedding, and I feel like if we ever did that, we wouldn't have the wedding, because I've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
With two of my other friends, they just went and got married and never had weddings. And I want to have a wedding. That sounds kind of like basic white bitch, but I really do want to just have a wedding.
Yeah.
This is one of my other favorite questions. I read this earlier. It says, if you could be one holiday cookie, what kind of holiday cookie would you be?
Some sort of should be a bat out of hell. I said that earlier.
What kind of cookie's that?
A bat.
Oh, I was for real thinking those little Halloween cookies.
Yeah.
With like the pumpkins and the bats and shit on it. Those are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What kind of Christmas cookie would you be?
What kind of Christmas cookie?
Or a holiday cookie?
Probably a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
I'd want to be a pumpkin.
What about the little ones with Santa and snowmen on them?
No, I'd want to be a pumpkin.
Okay. And then the last question we have on here right now says, do you guys want kids?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about having kids before, especially a lot recently. I don't know, the other day I just got baby fever all of a sudden. I've never really wanted kids, because I had to mostly raise my sister's children. And it always, like, made me not want to have my own kids, because I spent most of my childhood and young adulthood, and still most of my adulthood so far, raising my sisters. And it really changes your mindset on wanting kids when you've raised 4 of them. And here lately, I've just been really thinking, I'm like, you know, I really can't wait to have one of my own that's mine. And no one can tell me when I can get them, when I cannot get them, what they can do. I'll be in charge of that.
Yeah.
I'll be in charge of my own child. I'll get to pick how they're raised and
like what happens to them. Like actually have a say.
And not just be my opinion be pushed to the back burner because I'm not their parent, even though I've been there for them their whole life. But there's a lot of things that have to happen before we have kids. We've talked about it.
Yeah,
there's like a mile-long list of things that have to happen. I want to be completely 100% out of debt. I want us to have our own place, just us. I want us to be married. And I want to lose weight. Because you too. We've talked about this. Because I don't want my child to not have their parent around for a long time because I'm overweight. Yeah. And with having PCOS and all the problems I have with my uterus. Fertility issues. Thanks. Couldn't think of the word. My weight's a big factor in that. I know there are people who are overweight that have no problem having kids. Tess Holiday is one of those examples. But it still makes you very high risk, and it's a very scary thing to think about. Plus, my parents were overweight when I was a kid, and therefore, I feel like that I mean, I know I could have stopped myself, but honestly, your environment affects your weight too. How you're raised. Like I said, my parents are both overweight, and therefore I was overweight because I was never told, you know, hey, you know, eat better, do better, because my parents weren't eating like that. And I really just want to be better for my kids in the long run.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think that's all the questions so far. That was quite a few of them. Mostly about the same thing. Refresh and see if there's any more though. But no, I think that's all of them.
Yeah. I don't have any more.
Here, let me check your Instagram real quick. Woo. Just on that post and say, sorry, Boogie, I keep kicking you.
He's just sleeping right there. Nope, that's it.
Someone asked if we were moving in with Amberlynn and Becky.
No.
Yeah. And then someone asked how long we were away, but we answered that we were here for... Destiny was actually here too.
It's only been a year.
You were here before I was.
I was here in February, and she came in May. And that was last February and last May, so it's been a little over a year for both of us.
Yeah. But that's all the questions for now. Maybe we'll do another one of these videos sometime. Oh, dang it.
What?
Oh. We'll do another one of these videos soon. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Hope we answered
y'all's questions, and if any more come up, maybe we'll answer them again. Also, I did forget to mention this in the other video, and I almost forgot to mention it in this one. Amberlynn actually sent my mom $100 to take Gracie, our youngest niece who's starting preschool, and Alyssa, our other niece, to go back to school shopping. They got $50 a piece, and they went and got some clothes with that. I don't really have any good pictures of the clothes, otherwise I'd show you guys. But
some of Grace and that one of Alyssa.
I mean,
we
but
can
they're
still
not.
add them in.
I'll add them in, but I mean,
yeah,
you can't really see the clothes.
Amberlynn helped another friend of ours last year because they couldn't afford to get They couldn't afford to get their kids school clothes, and she sent them money to take their daughter school shopping last year.
And we just knew with us not being there that we knew they were going to need some help because they're used to us being there to help get them some school clothes. And Gracie's never had to go school clothes shopping because, like I said, she starts preschool this year. Yeah. And I just really wanted her to have some good stuff. So Amberlynn, like I said, sent them money, and my mom took both of them. So, and they got a good bit of stuff. Yeah. And they were really excited about it. So yeah, there was that.
So now, goodbye guys. Thanks for watching.